Hello, and welcome to Stack Support. I'm Carly, and I'm here with my colleagues, China, Kata, and Jill. We're super excited to introduce you to Stack Support. Stack Support is a web-first social application that connects tech professionals of all experience levels so that they can champion one another throughout their career development. The inspiration behind Stack Support is rooted in our desire to use technology to foster community and forge meaningful connections. Mentorship is often touted as having great benefits for both mentees and mentors, but establishing such a relationship isn't always easy. With Stack Support, we created a simple and effective way for users to find the perfect mentor. So, need help clearing your career plate? Jill will now demonstrate how a new user interacts with the site.
Meet Eleanor. Eleanor is a recent graduate from a coding bootcamp. She's eager to begin her new career in web development, but doesn't yet have many connections in the industry. She is smart and ambitious and has a lot of questions about navigating this new field. So she's decided to try Stack Support. We've designed the onboarding experience to be as seamless and engaging as possible. Once Eleanor has created an account, she's directed to complete her user profile. There, she can upload a photo, create a brief bio, and detail her relevant experience. She is then presented with an intake questionnaire to assess her interests and personality. Now it's time to select her mentor. Eleanor is provided with mentor options whose intake scores best match her own. Once Eleanor has selected a mentor, she's directed back to her dashboard where her mentor has been added. Now she's able to chat in real time with her mentor to get the feedback and support she needs. Let's continue with Kata to talk about the tech stack.
We build our web app with Node.js. We use Postgres, SQL, and SQLite for our database, Express to talk to our server, and React and Redux for our front end. New technologies we explored for this project include Socket.io for our chat feature. The challenge was to design our database scheme to support private conversations and multiple channels. We used style components created with MaterialUI, which allowed us to implement a consistent style across the application directly from our React scripts, saving us time on website design. On the backend, we used Postgres middleware for authentication, which gave our users the ability to authenticate not only with an email and password, but also using their Google, LinkedIn, or Twitter accounts. Next, China will go more in detail about the challenges that we faced.
Building Stack Support was our most ambitious project to date, and we faced a number of obstacles. At first, we underestimated the complexity of having a site in which users would have one of two different roles. It took several rounds of schema design to create the correct sets of tables for users, mentor-mentee relationships, and chat messages, and many hours with Postman checking our express routes. But even when the database work was done, in order to create React components that would work for both mentors and mentees, we needed to carefully wrap almost every component in logic that would check the user's identity and modify the output for their respective role. Integrating third-party authentication with our own login and authentication framework was also more challenging than we expected. We needed the authorization provided by Google, Twitter, or LinkedIn to be handed off to our own token system, and it took many rounds of debugging before it was consistently working.
So incredibly proud of this team's commitment to quickly mobilize and deploy all of the available features that you see here on Stack Support. But we don't have to stop here. Our next steps are to include more features for communication, including video and audio chat, as well as notifications to alert our users to new messages. We'd also love to roll out a mentor marketplace where mentors can personalize and update the services they like to provide, like a live Q&A, or even an in-person meetup. In short, our goal is to create a robust application to ensure that our mentorships result in meaningful and supportive interactions to help our users achieve their goals in the tech world. It's truly been an honor to work with such a dedicated, talented, and passionate team of developers. And we believe that Stack Support can help you cultivate similar partnerships in your personal and professional growth. Because at Stack Support, we serve mentorship.